I am the Corn Stalker, the harvester of souls and sorrows. It is my time to come alive for Jaden's Videos Halloween 2016!
Hello Werewolf Army, this is Jane from Jade's Videos, back with another Tombstone review. And this Tombstone review is on the LED animated howling skeleton wolf. So, if you noticed, I am outside. I want to... Oh, there's a cat back there. I want to do this with a lot of my Tombstone reviews. Put them in like a area that they fit in well with. As you can see, I'm right under my trees that looks like a forest. There's a path back there with a lot of vines and stuff. So I decided to do this review here since he is a wolf and he fits in with the scene. So this guy is available at quite a few stores for the 2016 Halloween season. One of the main ones he is available at is Big Lots, but you can also get him at CVS. Kmart is the most expensive place to get him, but since most Kmarts are shutting down and going out of business right now, everything's on sale, so it actually is a pretty cheap price to get him at Kmart. So I'm going to look at the detail first. It's a very cool prop. I'm going to spin him a little bit so you don't have to see the screws and stuff. Very cool prop, really. I really like it. Very awesome. The legs are posable, which is also an added feature. I forget how much he, at Kmart, no, not Kmart, at Kmart he retails for about $50, but of course, like I said, everything's on sale since Kmart is going out of business soon. And Big Lots he retails for around $40, and I think CVS he might retail for around $35 or $30. I'm really not sure the exact prices, but I just know that's like a guess of what I can remember of what he retails for. So here are his front paws. Very cool. As you can see, he's got his sharp toenails on his paws, on his front paws. As you can see, he is kind of wobbly outside, so you might want to find him in a more stable area. Very cool prop. Those are his legs. The details, it's okay. It's not the best detail. It's kind of plain looking skeleton, but really for the price, I'm gonna say around $40 because he's around $40 at most places, and I paid about $40 for him because the sale. For the price, it's not that bad. I think he should be around $30. That would have been a more reasonable price range for him, but he is also a very big prop. So this goes in the skeleton animal line that a lot of stores have been having since around 2014, I think they started it, because that's when they started to not make as many zombie animals and instead moved on to skeleton animals. But as you can see, there are his back feet, his back legs. This is not posable, which I kind of wish it was. That would have been cool if this joint right here was. But, you know what, you get what you get. And, like I said, it's not too bad of a price. Could be a little cheaper. There's his feet. Oh, like I said, it's already an added bonus that you can move these. And they snap into place, too, which is also a good thing. There's his pelvis area, his back area. As you can see, there are a lot of screw holes in him, but those would not be very noticeable in the dark, in a haunt, or, you know, just when he's on Halloween display. If you're walking by him fast, even in the day, you're not really going to pay attention to the screws, and that doesn't really matter anyways. Back here's the tail. The tail is posable. It's very bendy. It's a rubberish material. Very bendy tail. And whoops, there goes his other foot. Very bendy tail. I like how it's posable like that. There's his rib cage, of course, just a generic rib cage. Very cool, though. There's his spine, his pointy spine. Now over here, you can see his like shoulder. I want to call these shoulder blades, but I'm not sure if they have a different name on animals or not. Right up here is his head. He keeps trying to fall over. Right up here is his head. And I think it looks very cool. Definitely the coolest part of him. I like how his ears are back, like how wolves, when they're howling, when they lean back their head to howl, their ears go back as well. So I like that. Very cool looking face, really. You can see there are his LEDs in there. And his eye sockets. There's his nose, and there's all the sharp fangs. The inside of his mouth is where his module is. So, you might want to be careful when getting to the mouth, since, you know, you could possibly break the mouth, so you're not going to want to, like, pull down on it hard. You just want to slowly move it out of the way. But as you can see, that's where his module is. He's got his speaker up there. There's his switch. He has on and off mode. So let me switch it to on just to show you. So yeah, I'm going to turn it off real quick. Okay. The off mode is Try Me mode. He is made by Pan Asian Creations, of course. And that's his battery compartment right there. As you can see, PAC. And right there is where his Try Me connects. And I've got that on him right now, right here. So, before I demo him, there's a few other things I would like to say. I didn't really look at his neck. There's his neck. But there's a few things I would like to say, like, about his head that I really like. Well, one thing is a complaint. How visible the screw is right here. That attaches his jaw. I understand that, of course, they needed a screw, but it's a little too visible. They could have probably made it less visible. But you know what? Like I said, $40, not that bad for him. Right here is something I really like. This part of the neck, like that top part that connects right into the head, is posable. So, I really like that. It doesn't click into place or anything, so. But it does stay back. Like, you can lean him forward and then it will, of course, go forward. But as long as you have him in like a set position and you don't knock him or anything, his head should stay in the position that you put it. So, this position is, of course, his head all the way back howling, which I do like this position a lot. But I think this one, because some wolves would do it like this, but I think it's a little more realistic like this, because they're not going to have their head back like, whoa, like almost breaking their neck. I think this one's a little bit more realistic, so I like to have it in that position. But you know what, whatever you think looks best, you can do. So now I'm going to demo him and show you what he does. He is a very cool prop. So as you can see there, he's very awesome. Another thing I really like about him is how his whole body shakes when he's howling. I think that's really cool, and it gives it a more lifelike effect. As you can see, his body shakes quite a lot, and his jaw moves in a very lifelike type way, instead of his jaw just opening and then just staying open like how like that, and then it closes and then it goes how like that. Instead, the jaw actually shakes like that to make it more lifelike. Because of course, no wolf's mouth is just gonna go like that and then close. It's gonna shake a little bit so they can make those different pitches in sound. So there's not really much more to say about him. Like I said, the screws being visible kind of takes off a jack-o'-lantern for me, being so visible. And the price, like I said, it's not too bad, but it could be around $30, which would have been a little bit better. This guy is life-size, though. He is a life-size wolf. So, well, not really life-size werewolf, but he's close to life-size for a wolf. Not exactly life-size, but he's close. Enough that he looks good. So, on the Tombstone review rating scale, I'm going to give this LED animated howling wolf skeleton. Let's go for 8 out of 10 jack-o'-lanterns. Because, like I said, the screws being visible and the price kind of takes 2 off for me. But I highly recommend him, and if you can pick him up, I highly suggest that you do, because he is a very awesome Halloween prop. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Oh, that was a fail. looks like a dog now, like walking. Doesn't he look like a walking dog? It looks like a dog that's got his legs up. Oh, I know. Doggy. Okay. All right.
Hey, come back. You don't play fair and you're making me angry. But maybe if you subscribe to Jaden's videos and join the werewolf army, I'll let you live another day. But it's not guaranteed.